Welcome to Tales from the Caveside, where Lillian and Chris, we bought a cave house and finca on the outskirts of a small Spanish town. Follow us as we learn to renovate and create a home that we will be proud of.
Hi, welcome.
Hello, we're back. Did you miss me? Probably not. Hope you all had a fantastic festive period and a wonderful new year to you all. So, we're back after having a week off, well, a little bit longer. We did do a couple of little jobs, just a little bit of finishing jobs, as you'll see in this video. For those of you that may or may not remember, we have had some problems with the car. I have been vindicated. Yes. Just call me internet mechanic. Oh, yeah.
So we had problems with the car. The mechanic I go to kept saying it was this, and then he was this, and it was this, and all the time Chris said it was the battery. Finally gave in, bought a new battery, and all the problems have gone away.
Yes.
So, internet mechanic,
Yay!
Internet mechanic, that's like a keyboard warrior.
Yes. That's right.
So we have done a few little bits, which we'll show you in this video, and follow us in 2024. There's lots more to do.
Yes. And unfortunately, it's the Three Kings next week.
Yes.
For us. Yep. So things aren't quite going to move on as quick as we would like. However, after the Three Kings, hopefully, we'll be getting another skip. We love
Let's
skips.
start the year like we need to go on. I said the last one was the last skip. No,
Of 2023.
it was of 2023, not forever.
Yeah, hopefully this one actually will be the last one, because there isn't actually that much to go in it, but there's too much for us to be able to take backwards and forwards to the eco park. So
Yeah.
for the amount of messing about hiring a trailer or whatever, we might as well just get a skip and let them do the work.
Yeah.
Right, on with the video.
Absolutely. Enjoy.
Well, today's Boxing Day, as we call it in the UK, the day after Christmas Day, and other parts of the world as well, but Spanish viewers don't. The table is looking fantastic. We had a lovely chill day yesterday. We didn't do any building work, but today this is going to get its final coat for now. We will review it later on next year as to whether it needs more in the heat of the summer, etc, etc. But you can probably see on here some bits look like they've had next to nothing. So it's going to get its final coat now. We will then have to put it to one side, out of the way, because we've got friends coming to stay. So we're going to have to fashion something else, probably use the outside table in here, so that we can all have a pleasant day, evening, and some fun. I'm just going to do this top. Everything has had 3 coats. I'm just going to give this top another coat just for extra durability. And it can be to one side because I'm only doing the top. It's not going to drip onto the floor. It doesn't need to be on this plastic anymore. It's going to be interesting to watch me and Chris move this. I watched Andy and Chris move this. Yeah, saying nothing. Let's just see how it goes.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. And we won't be doing it with the paintbrush. We only did the first coat with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
And the other coats have been done with a rag. So, this is heavy.
Yes.
And I think it'd be better if I did from this end, because there's further to go.
Okay. So we're going like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, if you knock the fish tank, that's your fault. Right, just doing small chunks.
It'll have to be a tiny chunk, I think.
Right down. Okay, you've still got 2 pieces of wood,
Oh yeah.
and I've got 1.
Oh, if I try and just lift one side, it slips. Right, I'll come and get yours. You got it.
Yep. And we just come around and do the same thing else.
That's it's gone.
Okay. You can't help boys.
Really?
Yep. And again, give it a small chunks. Let's get it here so we need it first. Are we about there?
Yeah.
You like it there?
I'd like it there because then I can
And then obviously we can get round and do the...
get around and do the earning all the way around. I can still get the fish tank to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Okay.
The next thing, and if you can just come round here, please.
Oh, yes.
This leg's on the polythene. If I lift this leg up,
Okay.
can you get the polythene out?
Yeah. If I can get the dogs off. Oh, mind. Ready?
Very back on the top.
Let's go. He has this thing about polythene, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think it's the noise.
We sort of fold it in case you want to use it again. And then it's got oil on top. Come on, Reese. Come on, Reese. Come.
Oh, so ready? So come on, go for it.
Now he wants to fold it.
Okay, I'll put this one to one side. This here. Because you can't use this now as ginger in the fire because of the oil.
Yes.
Maybe it would be great. I don't know. I don't want to risk it.
For sure.
Any potential oil getting involved with problems.
Okay. Okay, boys. Enough. Can't find my gloves. I sort of tidied up before Christmas. It's fine. It's only oil. I'll just wash my hands thoroughly afterwards. So all I'm doing here is rubbing a coat on. It's amazing. Some bits of it are soaking it up so quickly.
Or still, even after 3 coats, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, can I leave you with that? And I'll go and sort the table that we're bringing up.
Yes.
Get that all sorted out.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay? Right, so I'm bringing the glass up from the patio table and put it on top of the big freezer.
Okay. I guess this will be a bit like a traditional butcher's block in time. You may need to scrub it down and give it more, or does this just last it forever?
I believe that after so long, if it starts going rubbish, say,
Yes.
you just give it a sand over
Yeah.
and reapply the oil.
Nice.
Give it a clean, obviously, then sand over and just reapply the oil.
Okay.
With a proper traditional butcher's block, you don't treat the wood at all.
No, but you do in a not an actual traditional butcher's block, but a copy of them.
Yes.
Wooden worktops and what have you in modern kitchens. You keep oiling them.
Yeah. Yeah, but with a traditional proper butcher's block, not an imitation modern pretend one.
Yes.
You never do them, you never wet them. Maybe once every so often you wash them down with bleachy water and then you scrub them until they're dry. You don't let them get wet.
Yeah.
And then you use a proper block brush, which actually wears away the top layer of the wood.
December. You've got a sweat on,
I know.
cutting wood.
Yeah, we're doing that, but it's also absolutely gorgeous.
I know.
I don't know what temperature it is officially shade-wise, but directly in the sun. It is blooming hot.
It's lovely.
It is.
I just have to get a chair, a glass of water and sit out in it for a
Oh,
while.
you mean like you already have there while you're sat watching me doing wood?
Something like that, yes.
Go do a quick comparison in size. So, that's the standard patio table. The chairs are lower than a dining room table by 5 centimetres, believe it or not. So that's the table. Look how diddy it is compared to the other ones. I'll do that. It's mad. So, yeah, hopefully it'll come out.
It must do because it's screaming now.
It's screaming, I am a big table.
I am on a table.
And I'm
You are a
big.
pretend table. I've only got 4 chairs at this table at the moment. But it is actually a 6-seater. It comes with 6 chairs. So how many people can you sit at this?
10.
Yes.
You should be able to fit 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or 8 comfortably without having your own personal elbow room. Well, we had a really, really nice visit from my friends. They enjoyed the caves as well. So today, final coat on this. On the top of linseed oil. I should be doing that. Lillian has taken the car into the garage. The battery's gone, so as you know, it's about had it. It was tested, and the people that tested it said, yeah, the battery's fine. Unfortunately, the battery proved to be not fine. So she's on her way to get a replacement battery put in. I did say myself, after doing research, that some of the symptoms I was having with the car about the automatic lights and a couple of other little issues as well were all indicative of a battery on its way out. So she's gone to get a new battery finally. Yeah, sometimes trust your instincts. So I'm going to get this all done. And then the chairs that we've got, that we brought with us from the UK, we have one dotted about, but we've put them out of the way for the visit. They need repair, a bit of renovation, and we're going to do that as well. So hopefully, by the end of the week for us, table and chairs will be done. That'll be great. So, I'll get on with that. There you have it. All done. I was able to use the reflection from the light up there, just going across to see if I'd missed anywhere. I'd missed a couple of places. It's hard to tell when you're doing it straight down, and even if you had a light shining straight down, it still wouldn't stand out. So, that's all done. We're still having a problem with this plank here shrinking, and it's continuing to shrink. I guess that's the nature. So this has opened up, and where we'd filled has also opened up, and it's opened up quite a lot. And it is the plank shrinking, there's no damage underneath other than it's opening up. We have a plan. Hopefully the plan will work, because we're not going to be able to put more glue in because of the oil now. So we're intending to use a wax, a beeswax, hopefully, or another modern alternative, which is unfortunate. We don't want to use a modern alternative, but we may have to, just to fill this crack, not for structure, but to stop crumbs and whatnot going down. So we'll continue to allow it to split until it stops. I was hoping the linseed oil would stop it as well, moisturise it and stop it, but unfortunately no. So, lesson learned. Still a beautiful, beautiful table. And as I joked, it's now creating its own charm and charisma. It is what it is. We wouldn't change anything. We love it. Absolutely love it. So these are the chairs. This is one of the chairs in question. It's a bit loose. It's not actually that. It's all wobbly. And I don't think this one's actually the worst one out of the lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off and then have a look, see how we can repair it.
Yes, indeed.
Right, so I put it on my glass workbench.
Yes.
The glue's gone, and it has got screws as well. So, right, I'll get this off.
Yep. We need to find an Allen key for this, don't we?
Yes.
Okay.
There should be one actually quite locally.
Okay, I'll find it.
Yeah. That was easy.
Yes. 4
small screws, which actually don't go in that far. Maybe when it was construction it was being too careful and didn't tighten them up properly. So, that's off. Then screws. And this is everything. The Allen screw that we have isn't the right size. Allen key that we have isn't the right size. So we need to go and get another one.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Back in a minute. Got it. But what?
Wow.
How loose that is. Just dipping it up will fix it. We'll fix that bit, but yeah, we've got a bit of glue somewhere.
We have a bit.
Yeah,
We've still got maybe 2 litres of it.
Yeah. So what I'll do is we'll just re-glue it all. Luckily, this all just comes apart with these screws. And hello, Mikey. You're open, mate. And I think that'll be an easy fix.
Agreed. Agreed completely.
A relatively non-difficult fix.
Okay, yeah, I like your wording. Loads of glue in that.
Yes.
I'll wipe off the excess in a second.
We can't test it, obviously. We'll have to wait till tomorrow
Yep.
to see how solid it is. I mean, it should be good to go because it's screwed back together again, but you never know. Right, that's that nipped up, but I still need a little bit of movement to make sure it's in the perfect orientation when we put the seat top back on.
Okay, yes.
That's that one lined up, and it just opens up enough like that. Thank you. That's it. Right. Unscrew, key. That's annoying. If this was doing first time, I'd used the drill and screwed it in that way.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It might go too fast or something and maybe cause a problem. That's it.
Perfect.
Right, that's one. 3 more to do. And then we need to go clean.
Yeah.
Maybe should have had to go clean first.
Too late.
Yes. Right, we'll dig the other ones out.
Yeah.
Right, next one. So that was the easy fix. This one is a little bit worse, and it has 2 more compatriots.
Yes, this one and this one.
Yeah. That's not very well. That's very not well. Right, so Lillian's doing the glue.
Indeed. Filling these holes up. They're far too much. It'll all squidge out, but then I know I've got good coverage.
Yes.
I'd rather waste a little bit and tidy up
Yep.
than not have enough.
Right, which way around does it go? Does it go that way as modern art? Or does
yes,
it go the
that's-
other way?
Let's create modern art. No,
Yeah.
let's not.
And that just goes in.
It's all that glue.
I know.
Not gonna die.
No, we need some clean tissue. That's full of glue already. And it's going on the floor again. Right. So that was actually a relatively easy fix too. Actually, in the grand scheme of things.
Yes.
Well, saying it's an easy fix, if it is fixed.
If it works.
Yeah.
But it's innovative. Necessity is the mother of invention and all that. Glued and weighted.
Yes.
2 more to go.
Yes. Right. Let's just tear these chairs out and get them done. Well, we thought we had a bit of a production line going. I was doing one, then I was taking the other one apart, and it was going to be an easy fix. Show them what you found.
Well, you saw how the front leg with the 2 sides came off on that one, and the previous one has got the tiles on it, blah, blah, blah. This one, not so much. It's all coming apart. It's come apart at that joint. It also wants to come apart at this joint, which is the front joint, the equivalent of this. That one's a right mess.
It's falling apart at the seams, no less.
Very true.
Yes, there's another song there.
Is it?
Yeah, well, it's not actually the name of the song, but it's in the words of it, yeah.
Go on.
By Cinderella. Oh, it might be actually falling apart at the seams. I'm trying to think of it. It's in my head now. Oh no, I'm gonna have to play it. And you hate my choice in music sometimes.
Only sometimes, not always.
Yes, you don't like that particular group very much.
No, fair point. Anyway, production line's going well. That
This
one,
side.
I've got to go and tackle this. Oh, it's an Airfix chair, this one. It's in bits. Quick disclaimer. We're not alcoholics. The beer has been bought to aid with the construction.
Yeah, it's true.
It's New Year coming up and we're having some people around. But there you go. See what we've got.
It works.
It
Well,
does.
I hope it works. We'll find out tomorrow.
Oh well.
The chair bases aren't all screwed on. They're just there to make sure everything stays square.
Yes.
The rest of the screws are on the table, put to one side so there's enough movement. That's it. I've got to leave it now for enough hours.
Come back to it in the morning. So, happy with that. Didn't turn into quite as big a mission as we thought, although they were actually worse than we thought.
Yes.
But yeah, happy. So as usual,
Job
good
well
job,
done.
well done.
And it's varying degrees of brokenness, look. Least broken, next one, a little bit heavier, and the heavy one.
Yes, so least broken, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little more. But it's a bit like teddy bears and
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks and pots of porridge.
Yes.
Little, bigger, bigger, bigger.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done. That's it.
Step away from the construction chairs.
Yes.
Right, next day. Double checking the table. It's got a slight residue of oil. You can just feel it sort of slippy on the top. So we know it's its final coat. Just got to wait for that to soak in, and it is good to go.
It's looking absolutely beautiful. Really happy with that. Apparently it will darken over time. Whatever, it's just lovely. I love my table. So now we are going to go and see how well we did with our repairs on the chairs and our makeshift weights and what have you on them.
Yes.
And see if they are good to go as well.
That's fine, these need tightening up.
Yep. Awesome.
Brilliant. Right.
Yes.
So do one at a time, and this was the worst one.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Screw
Yep.
the base on and tighten all the other things up so we know it's all nice and secure. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do that now.
Well, this is a definite 8-seater. Once you put the chairs against it, it's like, okay, I can visualise it now. Plenty of space for plates, food in the middle, nothing clashing. You could sit more at it if you wanted to, but a definite easy 8-seater. Thrilled to bits. The table is a wee bit high for these chairs. That was by design. I have bought some nice thick cushions for going on these because at the end of the day we all like to sit, well certainly we do, like to sit and have a sobremesa as it's called here in Spain. Sit, have a meal and then you sit for a few hours at the table putting the world to rights. So to that end I've got these lovely little thick cushions which I'll get now to show you. Just raises your height and you don't end up with a square bum at the end of the day.
Yes, because as comfortable as these chairs are for half an hour, maybe an hour, they're not after that. You've had enough.
You do have a square bum, because they would.
Yes.
I'll get one of the cushions and show
Yes.
you. Really happy with these. Oh, look at the thickness of those. They are brilliant. Just the right size. Oops. Look how much taller I am.
Just the right height.
Just perfect.
Everything.
Just right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So the table is done completely.
Yes.
We just need it to dry a little bit more of the oil, allow the oil to go in,
Yep.
and then it's ready to use. So I guess 3 or 4 days of just being left alone to its own devices, and then we can get it moved back here where it should be,
Yes.
and then that table can go back on the patio.
Yes. And I better start scouring the internet for 4 more chairs that are either the same or go with these. Because it definitely needs them.
Yes, it does. Thanks for watching Tales from the Cave Side. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Drop us a like and leave us a comment. See you on the next one.